All right, here we are at NewHampshireCrossCountry.com coming at you from Tibbetts Field in Madbury for the Bobcat Invitational. Today's meet hub is sponsored by Lank Orthodontics, and as always, we're powered by Runner's Alley. 26 schools. We just saw the girls crush this course on a humid day, but at least it's not 90 degrees like the last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah. Finally we get a break from the humidity.
4 of New Hampshire's top 10 ranked schools are here coming, and number 4 Winnicott, number 5 Oyster River. They're separated by looking at average times, looking at the makeup of their teams. This could be a really good fight for the team title. And number 8 Hanover, who really felt they should have been top 10 at preseason. They showed it and proved it at Great Glen last week by winning on a tiebreaker over Nashua North, and they come in at number 8. And then the surprise of the season thus far, I'd have to say, is number 10 ranked Trinity, who did drop down in Division 3, but regardless, they won the Jamie Martin Invitational, Sanborn Invitational last Monday or Tuesday, was it? And won it in convincing fashion over Messinic. But then you can't count out Kingswood, Campbell, Sanborn, and Sauhegan. Sauhegan has a great top 7, all of them coming back, all of them kind of within 30 seconds of each other.
And Trinity is a contender to win D3 this year.
Definitely. And then, of course, like the girls in the last race, Flow Exeter Academy is that wild card. Being an independent school, we're not exactly sure what they have to show today, but they're doing more and more public school events. So we'll see them here, and we'll see him also at the Black Bear. What do we got for individuals, Pete?
Well, of course, we got David Reynolds. He's the reigning champ from last year. His twin brother Matt should also be leading that pack too. He's from Merrimack Valley. We got, of course, we say his name a lot, Jeffrey Allen from Campbell. He placed 5th here last year, defending D3 champ from last year. We also have Colin Donnelly from Winnicott, a top runner and qualified by himself for New England's last year. And of course, Oyster River is led by sophomores Owen Fleischer and Andy O'Brien.
So, Sanborn's top runners include Dylan Khalil and Owen Stalker. Milford's top runners Caleb Korthals, and then Danny Donovan from Trinity, Evan Coyne from Conval, who was part of that triple feature athlete feature we did earlier in the week, and then Thomas Headington from Sauhegan leads the Sauhegan crew. So we'll see. Who's your pick for the win today? Let's start with individuals.
I mean,
I got my pick. You ready?
I think so. I think I'm going David Reynolds for a repeat.
David Reynolds for a repeat? I think I might have to go with Jeffrey Allen. I think he went out pretty hard last year, fell in one of the back loops, but he's now familiar with the course. He's another year older. He definitely has the pedigree. If he's a bit patient the first half of the race and really drops the hammer the second half of the race, I think that he could be favored to win. I wouldn't count out Colin Donnelly from Winnicott either. So I also wouldn't count out the Oyster River guys. They're always good. It's their home course. You never know what to expect. Now, actually, you do know what to expect from them on their home course. They're going to be tough as nails.
Be tough. So of course, we can't count out Hanover and Trinity, like we just said.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be so teams. You're going to teams now. So Hanover, I wouldn't be surprised if we really see their presence felt. They're in the white jerseys and obviously maroon shorts. Again, I'm really looking forward to seeing how Winnicott and Oyster River shake out. The committee last week with rankings really had a hard time separating those two. We didn't want to do 2 ties. We already had 1 tie with Londonderry and Co Brown. And Co Brown's the one team. They have their homecoming this weekend, so they raced this morning in a small 3-team meet with Bow and Portsmouth. Londonderry, of course, is racing at Nashua later on today, where they'll be matching up against Concord. So I'm going to be interested to see how they match up against Concord, because Co Brown obviously ran with Concord last week. So hopefully we'll do a little bit better not a little bit better, just have more information with the rankings next week.
Right, we'll get some more races. We'll see how the teams really feel after these first few weeks.
But expect super softs, Owen Fleischer and Andy O'Brien, to take out Oyster River and to lead Oyster River, and we'll see what kind of team they're looking at right now. They started off strong last year and obviously just got stronger. Sauhegan, I'm interested in seeing today too. They're top 7, how far up the race their pack can get. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And we're moments away from the start again. 26 schools, Bobcat Invitational, one of the older invitationals in New Hampshire, and they do a great job, Fergus Cullen, introducing the musket fire for the start.
Teams are fired up.
I'm just wondering, are they doing blanks with that, or is it they really shooting in the air? I mean, should the other guys? Oh my gosh, and they're off.
Look at that.
And they're off.
So we feel the field closing in. We got
Tilton. That's Patrick Guinea. He was in the lead last year for quite some time. David Reynolds. And we'll see where they come through at.
All right, and we can see our leaders cresting the hill right now. That does look like David Reynolds is out in front, rocking a new jersey this year from Merrimack Valley, just trying to mess with me. Again, a tight corner here, so early on in the race, really key to get out strong. Did see Winnicunnet's number 1, as well as, I believe that was Tilton Prep's Patrick Guiney, and a massive pack, as we can see, coming around this really tight corner here. Everyone vying for that inside line, which is why we will see such a fast start from our top leaders as we go into our next shot with the hay bale.
NewHampshireCrossCountry.com. We're at the first hay bale, powered by Runner's Alley. David Reynolds looks like he's in the early lead as we see them starting to approach the first set of hay bales. Got a much better position right now, Pete.
oh, most definitely.
So he's opening up about a 10 or 15 meter lead over Colin Donnelly and Patrick Guinea from Tilton.
Yeah.
It looks like Winnicunnet is up front. I think pretty good pack there. Oyster River is Andy O'Brien is in the middle of 2 or 3 Winnicunnet. Owen Fleischer's there. Winnicunnet's in the lead right now. They have 4 or 5. But again, we're only about 3 minutes into the race. And David Reynolds chooses the hurdle. Donnelly tried to go down. Those hay bales have seen better days. Winnicunnet has 3 in the top 6. Hanover. Winnicunnet has 3 or 4 in the top 6 or 7.
Here comes David.
There's Oyster River, Noah Strout, Ben Stone. The Sabres, Souhegan, they got 3 together like we thought they would.
Conval coming into view, Campbell. More Sabres coming through.
Jeffrey Allen was in that top 3 as well. And just a slew coming over. Those hay bales have seen better days.
Oh yeah.
But that's how they run cross country in Europe. They have hay bales, they have a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Even Nike Cross Nationals before they went to the golf course, they had hay bales.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, a bunch of hay bales.
That is super cool. Definitely an obstacle they're not used to seeing.
It's cross country, baby.
Oh yeah.
So we'll go to the other side of the hay bale and we'll hand off to Greg Hall.
All right, as they enter their first wood loop, it is David Reynolds coming at 3:45, followed by Jeffrey Allen of Campbell. That's Colin Donnelly in 3rd, Tilton's Patrick Guiney, and a whole slew of guys coming through now. I tell you, those leaders do not have much of a lead at this point, still early on. Again, we're at 4:03, and that bridge is a little bit slick. We saw someone in the girls wipe out, so these runners have to be careful over it. And these trails are pretty narrow. The spot you're in now, it's gonna be hard to move up. You gotta really capitalize on those field spots. Still a little too early to tell team-wise. I do expect Winnicunnet and Oyster River to come out pretty big in this one. They're ranked now 4 and 5 in the state. We'll see their head-to-head how it goes, if it has an impact on that rankings. All right, we can see the guys coming out of the woods now at 6:24. That is Jeffrey Allen who's taking the lead over David Reynolds. Still Colin Donnelly in 3rd for Winnicunnet. Again, Winnicunnet looking to have a good battle here. Next, we do have Trinity. Winnicunnet's 2nd. See if Phillips Exeter, Winnicunnet's 3rd. Winnicunnet's 4th. So their top 4 are right in the mix. Winnicunnet is looking really good at this point. Still also looking to see Oyster River. We saw a couple of them pass already, as we see 3 more right there, 4 more right there. So their top 5 have already passed. Good pack of Exeter there, Phillips Exeter. Again, they're heading back onto the field towards another hay bale. Go over it twice here at the Bobcat Invitational, as they did last year at the inaugural Bobcat Invitational.
Come on! Yeah, Danny! Get up!
You can see it's spread out just a little bit more, but you still have runners going too wide.
NewHampshireCrossCountry.com once again coming at you from the Bobcat Invitational. We're just past the mile mark, but basically mile and a quarter or so through the woods. Jeffrey Allen, who wasn't necessarily in the mix at the beginning, got kind of caught, has now taken the lead.
It's now emerged.
He's approaching another set of hay bales, and he's way out front. He's already overtaken David Reynolds. This could be good for him. Getting caught in the beginning.
Look at that
Getting
Campbell
caught in the
one.
beginning. That's Colin Donnelly from Winnicunnet. Getting caught in the beginning could be a blessing in disguise sometimes. It keeps you from going out too hard. He looks very fresh.
Sometimes
That's,
that bottleneck can mess people up.
That's Coogan from Phillips Exeter. Don't be surprised if he makes his presence known in the last half. Sanborn, Winnicunnet's 2 and 3.
Winnicunnet's
Andy
got a little
O'Brien,
edge here.
Oyster Rivers first. Trinity Danny Donovan. Winnicunnet's 4th. Fleischer, Oyster Rivers 2nd. Looks like right now Winnicunnet is looking like they're in the lead right now. They have
Yep. Looks pretty evenly spaced in the top 10, but except for Winnicunnet, they got some.
Winnicunnet has
they
4
got
in the
some
top
depth in
10.
there.
4 in the top 10 to 12. Oyster River though, watch them. There's Winnicunnet's 5th. Their 5th is going to have to stick close to the Oyster River group. Phillips Exeter is now coming through in a force. Souhegan has 2 up there in the top 20. It's going to kind of shape itself out in the next few minutes, going through the 2 mile mark, and that's what will pick you up next. And here comes Jeffrey Allen and David Reynolds, and here comes a battle, baby. Here comes a battle. We love this about cross country. They both look like they're trying to drop the hammer down, and Colin Donnelly is 3rd. He's within striking distance as well. This is going to be a race. This is going to be a race all the way through. Both have a lot of heart and a lot of guts. And Colin Donnelly, don't rule him out either. He looks pretty good here. Here's Coogan from Phillips Exeter, 420 miler last year indoors. Dylan Stocker from Sanborn. Winnicunnet's number 2.
You go, just keep moving, keep moving.
3. Andy O'Brien, Oyster River's number 1.
All the way
Milford
through,
and
you got it,
Winnicunnet's
you got it.
number 4. Winnicunnet is well in hold of this title. If their 5 could get a little bit closer, they were back a little bit. Phillips Exeter's number 2. Oyster River, Owen Fleischer.
Here we go, Owen.
Phillips Exeter's number 3.
Come on, keep taking this next
And there's Danny
group.
Donovan from
You gotta
Trinity.
move up.
Hanover's number
Take
1.
it back,
Here
take
comes
it back.
Souhegan's
You got
pack.
it.
What do you think, AT? Allen or Reynolds? What do you think?
I think it'll come down to a kick, and I think that
Let's go, buddy.
Hold on, Oyster River's
Jeffrey
3,
Allen.
4, and 5 are coming right through, and 6. Let's see how this develops. They got 3, 4, 5, and 6. If they could move up, they're right by Matt Reynolds. If they can move up, they could basically solidify the number 2 position as a team. Souhegan's 3rd. So who's going to win?
I think Jeffrey Allen might win.
Jeffrey Allen. I don't know. David Reynolds looked like he was just sitting ready to pounce.
Yeah.
But both are very strong. Both have a lot of guts. Let's see how this comes about.
Yes.
Souhegan has a pack. Campbell, Trinity, the number 10 team in the state. And we'll catch you at the finish line.
All right, as our leaders come around the corner, we do see it is David Reynolds in front,
Reynolds just overtook
Jeffrey Allen. So these two battling back and forth. Reynolds, of course, won it last year, 16-28. Jeffrey last year had a good start to it, but I think we took a fall. He came in last year at 17:07, as we do see that was Colin Donnelly, and good to note, Winnicunnet's first runner. We do see
It's Philip Exeter first, followed by Sanborn's first. So there's the top 5 for you.
And then we do have Winnicunnet's number 2, again, team to watch, as well as Oyster River, who's right behind them.
Look at that. Look at all those warriors in that pack.
So a good pack mentality, keeping eyes on each other, because that is 3 Winnicunnet right together.
And also right through there is Oyster River's first, and coming is their second right here.
So we've seen 4 from Winnicunnet. Not sure how their 5th is doing today.
Yeah, where's the 5th runner?
Winnicunnet finished 2nd at this meet last year to Oyster River. So these teams looking to battle back again, as it should be pretty close up front. Do you see Matt Reynolds, again rocking that new Merrimack Valley jersey.
Yeah, those look sweet.
We will see a few teams this year with some new jerseys.
I always did like the Sabres jerseys as well.
Yeah, they like to keep it unique. And I do see Winnicunnet again. I don't know if I missed one or not, but that might be their 5th.
I think those are either their 5th or 6th.
Okay. So a good top 4, and then we'll see what happens with the math. But we're gonna move to our shot where they're coming out of the woods.
All right, this is NewHampshireCrossCountry.com. Coming out of the woods is David Reynolds, opening up a lead on Jeffrey Allen. And a commanding lead at that. They were neck and neck just coming into the woods just 30 seconds ago. And here comes Jeffrey Allen out of the woods, number 2 in the race overall. And here we got Winnacunnet and Phillips Exeter in a battle for 3rd and 4th. Comes Sanborn. And here we got Winnacunnet moving up a couple spots. Milford, the Warriors 3 and 4, all in the top 15. Comes Oyster River, second runner. Phillips Exeter second. Crowd getting energized here is another one from Phillips Exeter, the Sabres first runner. Hanover.
Come on, Evan, this is it right here.
Conval and Sanborn locked in a battle. Trinity and Conval locked in a battle.
Let's go, Brad!
Now more Oyster River, Phillips Exeter, Trinity, Kingswood. Here comes a solid middle pack. So we've seen the top 30 runners come out of the woods. We'll see how this all shakes out at the finish line.
So we'll see coming around the corner, David Reynolds is coming. Let's see how close Jeffrey Allen is. David Reynolds, 16:29 is a course record. We're at 16:13, 16:14. He's going to get the course record, ladies and gentlemen. What a run. Man, he and Allen went in the woods, and Reynolds came out 16:21 for a new course record. Let's see if Jeffrey Allen can dip under. Will Coogan is third from Phillips Exeter. And Allen finishes in 16:32.
Yeah, he improved last year's time.
Coogan coming through in 16:37, 16:38. He had a phenomenal last mile. And followed by Colin Donnelly from Winnacunnet. Winnacunnet looked like they had this thing well in hand going into the last loop, but their 5th runner needed to move up.
Yeah, their top 4 are in great spots, but that number 5 does need to step up.
The top 4 is in the top 10. That's tough to beat no matter what you have. Stocker from Sanborn comes in. Winnacunnet's 17 minutes. Milford's first. Winnacunnet's 3rd. Racing with Andy O'Brien from Oyster River.
It's a tight battle.
Looked
like Oyster River.
Warriors, Winnacunnet's 4th is in. They got 4 in front of everybody's 2nd. Oyster River, Owen Fleischer in at 17-17. Phillips Exeter's number 2 is in. This is Evan Coyne from Conval, part of our triple feature. Phillips Exeter's number 3 is in. Conval's number 2, that's Sanborn's number 2. Trinity stays number 10 ranked, number 1 comes in. Oyster River's 3rd is coming, that's Sauhegan's 2nd coming. Oyster River's 3rd, Oyster River's 4th, Oyster River's 5th coming in.
Another close battle with Oyster River.
Here's Matt Reynolds. Trinity's 2nd. Sauhegan's 3rd and 4th. If they beat Trinity today, they could be in the top 10. Oyster River's 6th. 17, and that was the last runner. It's under 18 minutes. Is this Exeter's 4 or 5? Or 5 or 6?
Hard to tell. I think we're talking 5 or 6 at this point.
Yes. Here comes Winnacunnet's 5th. So this is really going to be the telltale story. Sometimes. Noah Shaw from Oyster River, 18-13. Hanover 2nd or 3rd. Conval's 3rd. Conval's having a nice showing today. Monadnock, Winnacunnet, Trinity, Hanover. Kennett, Campbell.
See a lot of guys diving in, trying to get across that line first. Every position matters.
Campbell, Spalding, Hanover, Dover, Tilton's Patrick Guinea, Conval. Patrick Guinea was top 5 last year. Looked like he had kind of a rough day. Hope he bounces back next week. Sanborn, Dover, Phillips, Exeter. Monadnock.
As we approach 9:15 on the clock, it does look like we're going to have a big group of boys coming in.
Stay in order. Keep moving. Keep moving, please. Keep moving. Keep moving. Can I get a water over here? Stay in line, guys. Stay in order. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Good finish.
Again, a pretty humid day today for the 2018 Bobcat Invitational. Second year in these Powder Major Forest. Great spectator course. Pretty flat, but some of the footing does get treacherous if you're not wearing the proper spikes. Did see a very close battle today between Winnicott. I think Phillips Exeter snuck up there quite a bit, and Oyster River as well. Too hard to tell who took the team title. Once again, this has been NewHampshireCrossCountry.com, powered by Runner's Alley. Meat Hub sponsored by Lenk Orthodontics. And we're heading out from the 2018 Bobcat Invitational.